Hacerlo desde cero, me vale un comino la. Me vale un comino la otra.
Dale, dale, ya entrale.
Desde cero. 3, 2, 1. Good evening. My name is Fernando Gonzalez, and today I'm going to talk to you about how the world is getting destroyed by private equity. You may know big corporations buying each other out. Great stocks are being sent across the world and bought over there, but there is no actual movement of money. The money itself are just numbers on a screen, passing from one to the other, from one country to the another. So, let me ask you, how does this happen? The answer for that is the stock market, which is a large organization that has existed since the 1800s that allows normal people to set up public companies to be able to buy and sell large amounts of the ownership for the company, which means they will have some level of control over that company, as well as being able to gain money off of their investments. This is generally a way for companies to obtain seed capital and funding for their continued function. This is generally considered a good thing, as it allows small corporations to grow larger, it helps the common person to gain money over time, and it allows for the government to be able to have a level of control over these corporations, as if a corporation becomes too large, they can just sell an X amount of stocks of said company to another person, as such removing the amount of monopoly that that company holds. This causes some problems, sadly, due to a case that happened around the 19th century for the Ford company. Back when it had barely started, its original Model T car had become a grand success. This has caused some problems for their investors. They believe that they are owed far more money than what they have been paid, and as such they sue Ford. They win the case. This win has created a large amount of paperwork that makes it so that corporations are forced to work for their investors. As such, the modern day stock market has been manipulated by the investors over time to further increase their profits. Every continuous year, the corporations are forced to make more and more money just so they can increase their stock markets, even though it has caused large amounts of problems for both their corporations under their own time running, as well as for the government and the people. This has caused many problems. For example, the great oil spills from Shell, the many damages on the ecosystem has happened just for development companies to grow larger. The large amount of infrastructure that has been built with no real purpose other than to make it so that the stock appears larger, as well as mass layoffs, fake job listings. All of these things have happened exclusively due to private equity. As such, the only real solution for any of this is to regulate private equity so that the corporations are the ones who hold power instead of the investors. And there is not much we can do other than vote correctly. So, my name has been Fernando Gonzalez. This has been my TED Talk. Good evening.